And behold, a great red dragon. So we know the dragon is red, Esau red, the Edomites red, the devil is red, Satan is red, and the serpent is red. And the beast is red, all of them. So it's, and the dragon, which is red, was wroth with the woman, which represents the children of Israel. It's what tribes of Israel. We read Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion, which are the children of Israel, to a comely and delicate woman, beautiful and delicate woman, symbolically. So, because we're like the bride as a nation, and the Mashiach Shai is like the bridegroom. Talks about that too. And the dragon was wroth, or the devil, or Satan, or Esau, the serpent, the beast, was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. The remnant is the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why I said about that danger. Listen, which keep the commandments of the Most High. People in the church thought they're not under the law. They ain't under the commandments. This is us, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have a testimony of the Mashiach Yahushua. Here it is. So going back here, the 2nd Ezra 13, it says, verse 23, he that shall endure the peril, that's the danger, in that time have kept himself. When you keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, they that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty. See? The works, keeping the laws of the Most High, and faith toward the Mashiach Yahushua. Let's prove that Almighty. Go to Revelation 1, first chapter, and verse 8. I am Alpha and Omega, that's in red, meaning Mashiach Yahushua speaking, the beginning and the ending, said Mashiach Yahushua, which is, because he exists, and which was, Most High never was, he always is, and which was in the flesh, and he ascended to the right hand side of the Most High, and which is to come. What did it say? The Almighty. See? That's the Mashiach Yahushua. So, going back to 2nd Ezra 13, it says, verse 24, know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. This is the meaning of the vision. Whereas thou saw a man coming up from the midst of the sea, the same as he whom the Most High the highest have kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature. Mashiach Yahushua will deliver 12 tribes of Israel. Because we have become a new creature, hopefully. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, and he shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou saw that out of his mouth there came as a blast of wind and fire and storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the violent multitude. That's the Army, Navy, and Marines and Air Force of all these nations are going to get together to fight on Mashiach Yahushua. But that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come, and the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. See that? Salvation coming to the 12 tribes of Israel that are upon the earth. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, and one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Total warfare. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared. In the Old Testament, Mashiach Yahushua, then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. So when he's talking about we the children of Israel as a man ascending, Mashiach Yahushua. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle. They have one against another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. The militaries will all come together to fight for Mashiach Yahushua. But he shall stand upon the top of the Mount Zion, and Zion shall come, and shall be showed to all men, being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. Talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. And this my son, who is a Mashiach Yahushua in the Old Testament, shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest, the fire, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are as unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto fire. See, you understand this? He's going to be pronouncing the law, which is like as a fire. The word of the Most High. That's why Jeremiah 23 and 29. See, Jeremiah 20, because we learning the law, the rules and regulations of the Most High as we read this Bible. Jeremiah 23, 29. Is not my word like as a fire? See? He's going to be speaking the word of the Most High, the law of the Most High, as he killing them. That's what it says. Is not my word like as a fire, said the Most High, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Whew. There it is. So that's why it's very important to make sure that you on the right side of a Mashiach Yahushua as a sheep, or you're going to be subject to the left side of goats, the spirit of the goats, the spirit of this world, that he told us this is not our rest, come out of her. He told us in Revelation 18 and 4. Revelation 18 and 4. So you don't be part of that. You be part of that, then that's destruction. He destroying. He gonna come to destroy people. He coming with fire. Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquity. So we got to come out of the ways of the goats. You know, those that are following the ways of wickedness and not following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, that they could be saved. You think he did all those, gave us all those laws and it prevailed? Not at all. It's going to be null and void. But I think again, people say, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High remembered her iniquities. That's why I go to Amos 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High, we know, are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of man, and all the secret parts are upon the sinful kingdom. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So you're going to destroy the sinful kingdom from off the face of the earth. Saving, he's going to let you know he's going to save someone, that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Who live in the house of family? He's not going to utterly destroy the family of Jacob. Said the Most High, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sea. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Meaning 1/3 is the least compared to 3/3, where 2/3 are going to be put to death. The least grain will not fall upon the earth when he brings this destruction upon it. All the sinners of my people, hear what he said, shall die by the sword, and sin is the transgression of the laws, the Most High's laws. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevail us. You know, that's why I said when they say peace and safety, there's suddenly destruction come upon them. They don't know where it's coming from. Because they don't know. He's coming like a thief in the night. You're doing whatever you think you can do. And think you're going to make it to the kingdom? No. But think again. So, like I say, I believe it's very important that we look at, our works and trying to reach out to our people so that they can have some sense of knowing that we got to do things. You got to think it, speak it, and act upon it. You got to have something that you're doing that the Most High can say, you're worthy. You're my worthy servant. You're my friend. My Sheikh Shai can say, come on, I'm going to teach you of the Father. Glorify my Father. And we'll be able to make it to the kingdom and be with the Mashiach Shai for 1,000 years and then make that change and be with the Most High power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob forever. That's what it's all about. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you study these precepts for yourself and go over them, and you'll see that in the end, salvation is coming. We got next, forever and ever and ever. A remnant of all nations, initially. But those that don't want to be under orders of the Most High and Mashiach Shai, they're going to perish. Yeah, they shall be utterly wasted, it says. So, Isaiah 60:12. So, with that, you contact me at P.O. Box 20012. Long Beach, California, 90801-3012. Send your donation offerings and alms. If you have, very much needed. Continue this work so I can continue to put, these lessons out there on the YouTube or wherever else I can, put them in our people's hands to be able to have them to, be able to have this truth. And we grow into a nation as we are. Little by little. It's in the Most High's hand. The Most High will. You'll be part of it. We will be part of it. Or you can email me at mreadyforyou@aol.com, MREADYFORYOU@aol.com, or call me at 562-235-1226. And with that, say, Krom Abanawa Yahweh, Krom Mashiach Yahushua, Krom Yashua Allah, forever and ever and ever. I will love you, and I'm out. Shalom.